Curious about what's going on in the market here in South Florida in regards to real estate? Well, stick around. I'm going to talk to you guys about what's happening right now as of July 2024 in regards to where the homes are at, how many days on market, average price for a single family home, all that good stuff. So let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Palm Beach's Paul, your local realtor and guide to South Florida living, and welcome back to my channel. So I know a lot of you are watching the market closely, trying to decide whether it's a good time to buy, maybe hold back, with everything going on with the insurance situation that's happening here in South Florida, the condo situation that's happening here in South Florida. And you know, that's something that only you can decide, right? I can give you all the data, I can talk about what's going on, but only you can make that decision if you think it's the right time to buy or not. Some people think it's too high to buy. They think that the market's gonna crash. Other people think that now's a good time to buy because they're seeing some price drops on condos. And both are kind of true. I can tell you that the condos that I looked at recently with one of my buyers, almost all of them had some form of a price drop, but they also, almost all of them had an assessment. And not all those assessments were being paid by the seller. Some, they were leaving it up to you. So it really depends on what you're looking for. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna talk to you about 4 of my properties that I have on the market right now at different price points in different parts here in Palm Beach County. I'm actually in one of those properties right now. I'm in 11889 Manzano, and this is in a 55 and older community right here in Boynton Beach called Valencia Lakes. It's one of the communities that GL Homes had built. There's a whole bunch of Valencias. I think there's something like 13 of them right now. Their newest one is called Valencia Grand. But to get into Valencia Grand, you got to spend about $1 million plus to find a property over there. But over here, this property, which is a 2-bedroom with a den, kind of like a 3-bedroom, has a full house generator and a nice screened-in lanai. You can get this for just under $469,000. So just kind of depends on what you're looking for. And they are redoing the clubhouse at this community, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I'm going to walk around the neighborhood, even though it is pretty hot outside. But this place is getting a brand new clubhouse with a cafe and all those amenities that you might like. So, you know, this might be a good purchase for someone who's looking for a single family home in a 55 and older community. All right, nice double door entrance. So Valencias are very popular among the 55 and older crowd here in South Florida. Matter of fact, there's probably a really good chance that one of you who's watching this video right now lives in one of the Valencia communities here in South Florida. Matter of fact, why don't you leave a comment down below and tell me if you do and which community you live in. But they're extremely popular. They're known for really nice clubhouses with a lot of amenities, like a fitness center and, you know, entertainment, shows, and all that stuff for the active adult lifestyle. They have cafes, pickleball now, fitness center, tennis courts, swimming pool, spa, sauna, everything. So, and the newer ones like Valencia Grand have hair salons and a sports bar and full restaurant inside, and it's absolutely amazing. And the monthly HOAs really aren't that bad for some of these communities. I mean, I think some of them are like in the 500 to maybe 700, but I mean, that's not bad when you consider it's almost like living in a country club community. So this is one of the older ones. This community was built in 1999, and this particular model is called the Coral. And as I said, it's priced at just under $469,000. But let's walk around and take a look. So let me spin the camera here, spin this around. So as you see, we've got tile floors. You walk in, you got your washer and dryer inside. You have the den, so it's not technically a 3rd bedroom, right? Because there's no closet. It has the built-ins and all that, ceiling fan. So, but you know, nice use of space. And again, these are for 55 and older, so you could put a bed in there, but most people make it a den. Then you come in here and you have your living area, nice little area there to hang out, right? Your dining and living area. And then where I started the video, you come in here and you got your kitchen. Now this one's pretty original, so you know, it could use some updating, but it's clean and well kept. And they have this nice accent wall with sort of a Hollywood theme going here because the owner really liked movies and all that. So, you know, a nice little look there. You have a screened-in lanai as you come out here. Let me just check this. Okay, so you come out here and, you know, do a little grilling. Nice, fully screened in lanai. Nothing behind you, but really just the fence and some nice trees, and of course, all the windows have the accordion shutters, right? So you got your hurricane protection. And we come over this side, you got your primary bedroom. Now this one does come furnished. So, you know, if you want the furniture, if you're looking for a winter home, it already has some furniture there. Might not be your choice, but if it's not, we'll be sure to get rid of the furniture. So you can see nice little bay windows over here, sort of a little sitting area. And then you got two good sized walk-in closets. And one over here, another one over here. And then you come back here and you got your primary bathroom. So as I said, it is a little bit original. It could use some updating, but again, for under $500,000, not a bad property in a 55 and older community. Actually, pretty well under 500,000. As I said, we're at 468,900. So come back here and you've got this animal print, but that can come off the walls. That's easy enough. Remodel that. And then back in here, you have your other bedroom with these nice bay windows looking, and again, with the animal print. So what do you think? 2 bedrooms with a den. It's a cute single family home and it's a nice neighborhood, gated. When you come in, right, you have the person always checking ID and see who's coming in. They got to be announced. It keeps out us pesky sales reps from knocking door to door, unless you live in Valencia Lakes, and there's a lot of realtors here. There are quite a few properties on the market here. I think there's 25 right now, and you know, that might have to do with the fact that the clubhouse is being redone and it's not going to be ready until later this year. So, you know, maybe people are holding off. They don't want to buy it right away because they have to wait for the clubhouse. I don't know. That could be, or could just be a reflection of what's going on in the market, which is that we're now at 4.4 months of inventory for single family homes in Palm Beach County. So there's, you know, a few more months added to that and we'll be at what's considered a buyer's market. So it's not quite there yet, but there's a lot of properties available. So that gives people more options. And, you know, I know this seller is very motivated. So, you know, if you would reach out to me and talk to me about this property, I'd be happy to show it to you or talk to your realtor. But it's a nice clean property. It's got some good bones to it. And as I said, it does come with a full house generator, and the AC, I believe, was put in 2020. So new AC, full house generator to help with those hurricanes. We already see what's happening out there in the Atlantic.
It passed the island as a Category 4. Earlier in Grenada, multiple people were killed, and on some islands, nearly every home was damaged or destroyed.
It was a Cat 5 storm that hit already, so thank God it missed us. But again, it's nice to know that you got that security that, you know, your AC and all your electricity will be running because you have a full house generator. So, but this community has an HOA of, look at my notes, $683.33 a month. As I said, they have a whole bunch of amenities. It also has a capital contribution. That's something you always want to look for when you're moving into certain communities. It's a one-time capital contribution of $1,915. And that goes to the community so they can do stuff like fix the clubhouse and take care of everything and do any little, you know, updates they might have, maybe pull furniture or whatever. But it goes into their general fund. So it's a one-time fee. So, and then they do have a fee for the cafe. Here you have to buy a card, and I think it's like $500 or something. Again, that can be talked about later if you reach out to me. But basically, it's a card, and it's where you go, and a lot of socializing at the cafes. That's like a real hot spot for a lot of 55 and older communities. So, matter of fact, I looked at my analytics the other day, and I was quite surprised to see that most of you watching this channel are actually 65 years and older. That gave me a chuckles. I am 58, but you know, YouTube is always more of a young man's game or a young person's game. A lot of young folks on it. It's interesting to see that a lot of people 65 and older are watching YouTube. So I appreciate it. Keep watching. And this is a perfect community if you are 65. Although if you're 55 and older, you can buy this property right here. All right, well, we're going to leave the confines of the nice air-conditioned house, and we are going to go walk around. Actually, we're going to drive up to the clubhouse and then I'll park and we'll walk around. And we'll talk about some of the other data I was going to talk to you guys about and some of the other properties I have on the market. So we'll hop in the car and head up there. And by the way, guys, I know I'm a little unshaven and maybe look a little grubby. I almost didn't get this video for y'all because I'm so busy right now, and I'm actually leaving on a company trip on Monday. So I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. So I really want to get a video out for y'all for this Sunday. And by the way, hope everyone had a great 4th of July. Go USA. I had a nice 4th of July. And this is 4th of July weekend, so I hope you guys are having a safe and enjoyable one. But yeah, I've just been super busy between the rain, and I now have 7 properties on the market, plus I'm working with some buyers. I'm really busy. So, but I always want to try and get these videos in for y'all. So I'm getting this one done here on this Saturday, and then you guys will be watching it Sunday morning. So you may hear some wind noise because it is so hot out. I've got my AC blasting as we drive here. But so this community is nice and it's well kept, but it's also in an HOA. And I know you guys saw that video I did, or if you haven't, you might want to check it out because I know about 260,000 other people have watched it. And boy, a lot of you do not like HOAs. But you know, they do serve a purpose. I mean, a lot of these people are completely fine living here with no pickup trucks, no commercial vehicles. They're okay with it. So it just depends on what your preference is. But you know, these are nice communities. They take care of pretty much everything. And it's again, that active adult lifestyle, right? You come here and it's a winter home, or maybe just you're retiring. And this is the property that you want to live in. I'm passing a guy cruising right now on his bike. So he's out there just enjoying this hot day, riding around. So it's a nice way of living, and it's been that way in South Florida for decades. People come down here to winter, or they eventually just retire down here. But we're pulling up to the clubhouse that they're remodeling. So I'm going to park here, and then we'll walk out on this sidewalk. But I tell you, man, it feels so much better in this car. They said the feel-like temperature outside is 106 today. All right, so I don't have my sunglasses, so you're really going to see me cheat looking at my notes now. So I did take a picture of a report, and these are some of the numbers that reflect the May market report for real estate. June hasn't come out yet, but it should be coming out soon. Look how pretty that is back there. Those big trees. All right, I'll point the camera that way while I look at my notes for you guys. So closed sales, and we're doing this comparison from 2023 to 2024 is how they do these market reports. So closed sales in 2023, it was 1,460, and in 2024, 1,439 for the month of May. And that's single family home, so not really that big of a difference. The median sales price went from $622,500 to $645. So the price went up from last year, 2023 to 2024. And I know we keep hearing everyone talk about the market falling and prices dropping, but right there, $622,500 went up $645. It's a 3.6% increase. So I know we all keep hearing it, and all the YouTubers keep talking about it. I know I talked about it, but we don't really see, although we do see price drops. I think what's happening is that people can't ask what they used to ask for their homes. But again, the data says that the prices have gone up. So as far as median days to contract, now this one, so for single family, it went from 27 days to 39 days. And the inventory, this is a pretty big one, went from 3,529 homes last year to 5,108 homes that are active on the market. So definitely more homes, like I told you guys. And then months supply of inventory, like I said. Last year it was 3 months inventory. This year we're at 4.4. So when you get to 7 months of inventory, it's considered a buyer's market. And that's why we're seeing more homes on the market for sale, because there's more inventory and people have more options. So buyers have more options now. They can go look at a house, and if it doesn't meet all their needs exactly, there's more homes down the block. As I said, this community, there's 26 or 24 homes on the market right now. Now, some of these homes are like waterfront and completely updated, and they're also $700,000. And then some of them are like the house that I'm selling, which is a little bit more original. So, and does need some updating. But, you know, if someone's trying to get top dollar for a house with a super old roof and old original windows, and another house sold, say, a month or two ago with all impact windows and a brand new roof, you can't compare those two. It's not that market anymore. People are going to look and realize that, hey, that house had everything updated and sold for this, and you're trying to ask this. And what's going to happen? Your house is going to sit. It's going to sit for a while because buyers know that there's more inventory to choose from, and they don't have to be desperate like they were 2 years ago and take whatever comes their way before someone else steals it from under them. Now, townhomes, that's a different story. Townhomes, the average price last year was $315,000, and this year $340,000. But the big difference in townhomes is the month of inventory. And that's townhomes and condos combined. So last year we were at 3.7 months of inventory in May for townhomes and condos. This year we're at 7. That's like 80% increase, and that is a buyer's market. So that's why I say when you guys, see me make videos about condos, and some of you are like, oh, I would never buy a condo right now. It's not a bad time to buy a condo, because you can probably strike a really good deal on a condo and a townhouse. Just depends on how big the assessments are and if the seller is willing to pay the assessment, which many of them are, and or if you can get a deal. I can tell you that my buyer is closing later this month on a condo, and we went in at a price. They had an assessment, and they didn't want to pay the full assessment. So we negotiated, and we just marked our price up a little bit because it was a cash deal. And we said, okay, we'll offer you this. And it was like basically paying half the assessment. Worked out the same either way, but it was still less expensive than what some of the condos had sold for previously. So we still got a decent deal, and it's a nice condo, and we should be closing in about 3 weeks, and my client will be happy. So there are some negotiations that can be had and some deals to be made. You just gotta look, you gotta give me a call, and let me, take a shot and see what I can do for you. So, but definitely a huge increase in townhomes and condos right now. I mean, 7 months, I haven't seen 7 months inventory, I don't know in how many years. All right, since we're talking about townhomes, let's talk about my next listing. So I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse built in 1979 in East Boynton Beach. It is priced just under $300,000. And this is a nice property for someone that wants to be near the beach and only minutes to downtown Delray Beach and downtown Boynton Beach. Now, I don't have any video for that, so I'm just gonna have to show the photos. But this property is in Los Mangos, and it's like a maybe 5-minute drive, half-hour bike ride, if that. Gnats are driving me nuts. So it's close to the beach, and East Boynton Beach, right next to Bethesda Hospital, so you're close to the hospital. It's a quiet little community in the back. It's all ages, and it's been updated. It's got some tile floors. It has carpet upstairs. It has a nice kitchen that's been done with granite countertops, and then you got that front patio, which is great for entertaining. I would put some of those little lights up there and a table out there. So in the winter months, you could sit out there and entertain your guests. It's really nice. And again, this is for the person that maybe you're downsizing or you're a first-time home buyer. It's a perfect property for that. 1,500 square feet under air, pretty good amount of space. And the roof is brand new. The AC is 20, trying to remember all I know, it's 2021, I believe. I think the water heater is 2019. So most of all the stuff's been taken care of for you. And as I said, this is great if maybe you're young and you want to be right next to the ocean and go out to the beach all the time. This would be a great property. Now, the HOA on this one is $684, and I know that's kind of high, and that's reflective in the insurance cost, right? So that monthly HOA fee is what covers the insurance for that building, and that's probably why it's where it's at, because you're closer east, and the closer east you get, the more expensive the insurance gets for the condos and the townhomes and homeowners in general. But this townhouse has no assessments, no capital contributions. Doesn't have a lot of amenities. It has a swimming pool. The big thing you're getting with this townhouse is its location. Close to the hospital, minutes to downtown Delray Beach for all the dining and shopping. I mean, you just Uber right down the street and you're there. And of course, the closeness to some of the best beaches. I did my safety video that I just did recently. You're just minutes from Gulfstream Park Beach, or you can go a little bit north up A1A, and you can go to the Boynton Beach Oceanfront Park right there. Both of them are great beaches. Man, I am melting out here, and these gnats, they're driving me nuts, like just in my ear every second. I don't like summer in South Florida. I can't wait till winter gets back, but But check out these shoes. Have you guys ever heard of these? I know a lot of young people have, but I was looking for some comfortable loafers because I can't always be wearing flip-flops. And I have some nice walking shoes, but check these out. Those are my Hey Dudes. First of all, the name is awesome. Hey Dude. I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than that. But they're like the most comfortable shoes. They're slip-ons. They're perfect for my lifestyle here in South Florida. By the way, this is not a commercial or paid advertisement. I'm just telling you that I really like these. But hey dude, if you want to reach out to me and you do want me to, put one of your shoes in my video and you guys want to sponsor me, I wouldn't complain about that. They're super comfortable. I tell you, they're probably one of the most favorite pair of shoes I've bought in years. So, but all right, not a commercial, guys. Just I'm out here walking and exercising and melting in the sun. All right, let's go out west, further west than we are now. Let's go all the way out to Wellington. Now, this is a big single-family home. It's a pool home, highly rated school district. Wellington is polo country and equestrian country, right? People like that out there. And this next one is in a community called Sugar Pond Manor. And it's been out there for a while, built in the 80s. And we're gonna go show you this one. Again, no video, just have some pictures. So, but I'm gonna talk to you about this property. All right, 13932 Columbine Drive in Wellington. This is my next listing I wanna talk to you about. So this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath pool home built in 1987. And it sits at 2,748 square feet under air. Now this one has a beautiful kitchen, a huge kitchen with granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. It also has electric roll down shutters, which is great. Storms coming, most people have to get out there and put the panels up or shut the accordions and deal with that unless you have impact, right? But this one has roll down electric shutters, which is super cool. You just press a button and they close. That's a nice feature. And big corner lot. Again, this is a highly rated area with regards to the schools out here, and it's in Wellington and Sugar Pond Manor. I should say it doesn't have all electric shutters. It also has some that are hand cranked, but you crank it from inside and it shuts the shutters, so you don't even have to go out and deal with that nasty humid weather like I'm walking in right now. So that's a nice feature. But you have a big house, right? Split bedroom floor plan, primary on one side, all the other bedrooms on the other. You have a nice cabana bath that leads right out to the swimming pool. It's a screened-in swimming pool, so that's nice. But another great feature of this house that I know so many of you are going to absolutely love, it has no HOA. That's right, this home has no HOA, so you don't have anybody telling you what you have to do with your house. I know you guys got to love that one. It also has tile and wood floors, a mixture of both. And as I said, a big corner lot. And Wellington's great. You're close to the Wellington Green Mall, which is a fantastic shopping mall. If you like polo or equestrian, it's right down the street from you. And Wellington's just one of those cities out west. It's a really great master plan city and master plan community, and has a lot of things going out there. And plus the schools are highly rated. I don't know if I mentioned the price on Columbine, but if I didn't, here it is. It's $799,000. So if you're interested in this and you want to live out west and you have a big family, you like swimming, and you don't like HOAs, this would be a nice property for you. Give me a call. I'll be happy to show you this one. Now we're going to go to the last house that I have for you guys. And I'm doing this just to give you an idea of my inventory, like properties that I'm selling, because, I am a realtor. That's why I do these videos, to show you guys what life is like living down here in South Florida. And I've been doing a lot of what I call drama videos, HOA and rules and condo crisis. But I do sell homes and I list homes and help people buy homes and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm kind of showing you my inventory. So if you guys are thinking about coming down here, maybe I have a property that fits your needs. All right, so the last one just went on the market the other day. It's also in a gated community. It does have an HOA, a quite strict HOA. They're pretty strict. I was looking at their rules the other day, and it said no trucks, no commercial vehicles. So I wonder how that's going to play out with HB 1203. That's the new law that went into effect in Florida July 1st. That says that HOAs can now no longer tell you that you can't park a pickup truck or even a work truck in your driveway, even if it has lettering on it. So we'll see how that all pans out. I think there's going to be some lawsuits coming from that. But anyway, nice community, very well kept. It looks like it's a 55 and older, but it's not. It's all ages. So it's just really neat. And it's got a swimming pool and some tennis courts. So the next property is 8967 Old Ham Way. I like that name. Old Ham, I'm an old ham. And it's located in Carlton Oaks off of North Lake Boulevard, out west, pretty far out west, past the Beeline Highway and the Turnpike. If you know where Ibis Country Club is, it's out in that general area. And this house is beautiful because it sits right on a preserve. There's absolutely nothing behind you but peace and quiet and serenity. It has a screened-in lanai, which is perfect for sitting out there in the cooler months and just enjoying the sounds of nature. So nothing will ever be built behind you. Big bonus on this one. It also has all of the windows are covered by accordion shutters, so that's really nice. And the number of rooms and the price, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's priced at $699,000, and it's a really nice home. You've got a split bedroom plan. You've got a mixture of tile and carpet on your floors. It has a really nice kitchen with updated appliances. Again, you got that screened-in lanai, 2-car garage, your washer and dryer and your wash tub all on the inside. So this is a really cute property, very well maintained by its owner, and the community outside is really nice and clean, and they do a good job. Like I said, I know the HOA is probably a little stricter in this one, but hey, if you like a really tight community without a lot of, messiness and everyone's got a well-kept yard, then this is the kind of HOA that you're looking to live in. And the HOA for this community is only $433.33 a month. Did I say that right? Yeah, $433.33. So there's also a one-time capital contribution, and that capital contribution is $1,300. So you pay that at the closing. Now, I will tell you that Old Ham does have some specifics to it. So if you're interested in this property, or if you're a realtor watching and you may have a buyer who would like to live in that community, give me a call, because I do need to go over some specific details about the property and how the closing can take place and all that. I can't get into it here in the video, but if you're interested, reach out to me and I'll be happy to talk to you. But yeah, it's a nice community, a nice home, and it'd be a perfect place for somebody who really likes to live in a nice quiet area with a beautiful nature preserve right behind their house. I feel like my buddy Chris Igo. Got the camera in my face while I'm driving. He actually had a cool setup with his. It was like mounted right up on his dash or something, and he could drive. He told me about it. I know Chris, we work together. He's a good guy. I know a lot of other YouTubers. There's a lot of us out here doing this. It's, not everyone likes watching me. So maybe some people like watching him. Maybe you like watching me. There's a lot of us out here. I know Barefoot Realtor. He's a great guy. Talk to him all the time. Terry, love Terry, man. He's a cool guy. He does videos here in South Florida. And I've met other YouTubers. I'm not afraid to collaborate. If you're someone in South Florida and you want to collab with me and you want to make a video together, reach out to me. Look, we're all, it's a big world. There's a lot of real estate. Not everyone's going to call me. Not everyone's going to call you. So sometimes collaborating is not a bad thing to do. So if you want to do that, reach out and I'd be happy to make a video with you. And I know I've been talking to Terry about it with Barefoot Blogger. He's not a realtor, so it's actually be pretty fun. We're just 2 old guys who like beer. So I actually look forward to making that video with him. By the way, this little in-roll video that you're seeing right now, you guys need to go click on another video down below, as I got lots of great stuff to watch. Go ahead. It doesn't cost you anything. You want to. Grab a drink, watch another one of my videos. And then after that, watch another.